All right, we have simplified radicals, we have added radicals, we have subtracted radicals, and so now today we are going to, you guessed it, multiply radicals. So here's how this goes in general. You take inside numbers times inside numbers, the radicands, the stuff on the inside. You take outside numbers times outside numbers, and then you simplify what you have left. Now, I'll show you some shortcut tricks to some of this stuff, but that's the general process, all right? For those of you who like taking steps, that's what you're going to do. So like I said here, inside times inside, 6 times 15, 3 times 2, then you break it down. Simplify if you can. So 90 is 9 times 10, 3 times 3, 2 times 5, 3's get out, gives me 18 root 10 for my answer. That's basically how it goes, okay? So inside times inside, outside times outside. So I've got 140, negative 20, 14 and 10, 7 and 2, 2 and 5, 2's out. Negative 40 root, sorry, not 14, 35. Inside times inside, outside times outside, and simplify. Now, bringing our friends the variables back in here, same rules apply. We know how to multiply radicals. We know how to multiply variables. So that's 40x on the outside, 16x to the fourth on the inside. Now, remember, we've done a bunch of these up to this point. Square root of 16. What's the square root of 16? Yeah, it's 4. It's the whole number 4. All right, so I know this is 4 and 4. They're all getting out. There's nothing left in there. There's a 4 that got out. Remember our exponent rules. We just take half of them because they're going to pair up, right? And then they're getting out. So this is going to be x squared on the outside. So I got the 4 coming out times 40 is 160. I got the x squared with the x that's already out there gives me x to the third power. There's my answer. Again, perfect square, even exponent, nothing left inside that radical. Moving on. Outside times outside, negative 18x. Inside times inside, 150. Don't forget your invisible 1. X to the 6th. Y to the 7th. It's just a process. Numbers can get big, but it's just a process. Okay? 150, 15 and 10, 5 and 3, 2 and 5. So my 5s are getting out. Times the 18 it's already out there gives me negative 90. 3 and 2 stay in, gives me 6. Now let's work on those variables. That's x to the third outside, gives me x to the fourth. Leave one y in, half gives me y to the third. There is your final answer. Is that on the screen? Yep. Questions, comments, or issues about that? All right, do these on your own. Here you go. So when I'm doing this, I told you there's some shortcut tricks, all right? I can grab a calculator, 6 times 14, and it's like 84 or something like that. Or if you think about it, you're just gonna multiply to a big number and then break that number down. I can do the breakdowns first. So this is 2 times 3, this is 2 times 7. So my breakdown, I could back down, it's gonna be 2, 2, 3, and 7. Pair of 2's gets out, so it's 2 root 21. So you don't have to do that big multiplication first. If you like, putting everything on paper, do that. If you want to try and juggle some of it in your head, break down, put it together. So here, 15, 3 times 5, 5 times 7, so that's negative 12. I get a 3, 5, 5, and a 7. 5's coming out. There you go. Now, maybe you want to try and do that step in your head too, be careful. Don't try to do too much in your head, because that's how you lose track of numbers and things and make silly mistakes. Write down some steps so you can kind of keep track. Don't try and do all of it in your head. You'll get lost, okay? So move on to the next one. Again, I've got 32x out front. Here, I've got 3x squared on the inside. 3's a 3, it doesn't break down. We've talked about variables, half on the out, so that's 32x squared root 3. And number 4. Outsides, insides, break it down. 36, that's one of my perfect squares. That's 6 times 6. 6 is getting out. This comes out to be x to the 4th. So that's 60. X to the 6th. Perfect square, even exponent, nothing left in the radical. That's all she wrote. All right, you know the drill. Ask questions. Get to work.